into federal unity schools. Airline operators insist on nationwide shutdown from tomorrow. Police arrest officer in viral video singing cold songs. From the foreign scene, Saudi king in hospital for unspecified medical tests.
Good evening and welcome on the news. I am Olatomiwa Donald Falayi. Over 1,000 pupils in Ondo State have taken part in the 2022 Common Entrance Examination into the 110 federal government colleges across the country. However, parents who brought their children for the examination complained about the lack of conducive place for them to sit while the examination lasted. Osrc's Richard Eleswami reports that the exercise took place at designated centers across the state. We'll bring you that package in the course of our bulletin. No fewer than 124 political groups that applied for registration as political parties have been technically excluded from participating in the 2023 general elections by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. This, by implication, means that only the 18 parties that survived the Commission's last deregistration in 2020 will participate in the forthcoming elections. It was reported on December 26, 2021, that 101 political associations had applied to the Commission for registration. It was also gathered that 23 more political associations applied for registration between December 14, 2021 and March 25, 2022. An INEC interim report showed that as of March 25, 2022, no fewer than 124 applications were received by the Commission. However, none of the associations have been registered. Central Bank of Nigeria CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele says he has not made a decision on running for the presidency hours after a group purchased the All Progressives Congress APC nomination form for him. In a series of tweets on his official handle, the Apex Bank boss thanked those who raised money for the purchase but said he would buy the form with his money if he's seeking the post. Before the clarification, the CBN governor had come under fire from several Nigerians, including Ondo State Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu. In a statement, Akeredolu asked Emefiele to resign, calling on President Buhari to sack the CBN governor if he fails to do so. Ibom Airlines says it will not join the planned shutdown of flights announced by the Airlines Operators of Nigeria, AON. The AON had on Friday said its members would suspend flight services on Monday due to what it called the unbearable high cost of aviation fuel and other associated costs. In a statement, however, Ibom Airlines said obligations to its customers, suppliers and staff would not allow it to participate in the shutdown. The statement added that apart from its considered factors, Ibom Air is currently the only airline serving Akwa Ibom State directly, and as such, any voluntary stoppage of operations would cut off access by air into and out of the state. The Minister of Aviation had on Saturday appealed to the local airline operators to reconsider their decision to suspend services. Meanwhile, the Airline Operators of Nigeria AON says there is no going back on its decision to halt flight operations in the country from tomorrow over the rise in the price of aviation fuel. The body, again in a statement to insist on its stand not to operate on Monday, says despite the pull-out of some airlines on the earlier decision taken, others will go ahead because their survival is at stake. President AON Abdul Munaf Yunusa stressed that they remain resolute in their resolve to find a lasting solution to the problem of national emergency and appeal to the conscience of passengers for their understanding. The House of Representatives has cancelled its emergency plenary scheduled for tomorrow. A statement by the clerk of the House, Yahaya Danzaria, explained that the cancellation follows the near resolution of some of the major critical issues in the aviation industry that necessitated the original notice. The statement registered the House of Representatives' appreciation of the positive concern, reaction and contributions of all members to the critical national issues. It however stated that the leadership of the House will still meet with relevant stakeholders tomorrow. The police court arrested one of its officers for singing, dancing and brandishing a rifle in praise of a particular confraternity. Police spokesperson Olumuyiwa Adejobi, in a statement, said the officer, Corporal Matthew Isaac, had been identified via a viral video of the discreditable activity. The statement noted that the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, has condemned the unruly conduct of the police officer caught in the viral video. It also said the IGP has directed the Commissioner of Police in charge of Ebonyi State to detail the command's OC Provost to hand over the erring officer to the Force Provost Marshal for necessary disciplinary actions. We'll bring you more stories on the news after this break.
My people, 20,000 naira bonus with your glamour and enjoy up to 20,000 free bonus.
I think I want to link this to my NIN to my glory.
That was simple now. Call 109 now. Or just dial star 109 hash. Or you can just text your NIN to 109.
What of people like us will not get NIN at all?
What can any glow one and register? Bonus free.
Abego, how Mr. Fete can enjoy this 20,000 naira?
Whether you be old or new glow customer, collect your whoop now what we say in the hot. Bonus free.
Rose, I don't receive my own bonus. No, thank you.
Up to 20,000. Bonus free.
Come back. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on our Facebook page, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel Osrc TV Ondo. Over 1,000 pupils in Ondo State have taken part in the 2022 Common Entrance Examination into the 110 federal government colleges across the country. However, parents who brought their children for the examination complained about the lack of conducive place for them to sit while the examination lasted. OSRC's Richard Elesomi reports that the exercise took place at designated centers across the state.
Boys and girls are pupils from different elementary schools across the state competing for admission to the federal government unity schools. The National Common Entrance Examination conducted by the National Examinations Council was held simultaneously at all designated centers across the state. Here in Accra, the Ondo State capital, our crew visited St. Peter's Unity Secondary School, Mekun and others, where the exam went without hitch. Our camera lens caught up with officials of the State Ministry of Education led by the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Lola Muda, were out to oversee the exercise.
In Akure here we have about 5 centers which we have visited all, and the conduct has been so peaceful and orderly. About 1,287 candidates registered for the exams.
On the other hand,